How's it going, guys? My name is TJP, and welcome back to another MLB The Show 22 career sim. So, it's been a while since we've done a career sim. It's been a few days, but I decided I wanted to do another one, give a quick little break from Madden, since we got 4 rebuilds out. Let's do a career sim. This one was suggested a few days ago by Ruby again, Henry Davis from the Pirates, so another catcher, which is cool. So, anyways, if you guys enjoyed the content, leave a like and subscribe. If you're not subscribed already, let me know down in the comments what video it is, social down in the description, but play us down for other MLB The Show 22 franchise content, and check out my channel if you want content from me, TJP. And with that being said, it's gameplay time. Alright, so just an FYI, we are using the ride-in rosters, and injuries will be off for this simulation. So as you can see, we got Henry Davis here. He's in Double-A right now, so currently 22 years old, A potential, and in Double-A. So 68 overall. You guys see his attributes. He got some work to do, but you know what? He's 22. He's in Double-A. We'll see how long it takes him to get the MLB. So I don't know. Maybe we'll just simulate until he gets to that point. If it takes a little longer than usual, like I said, I'll just show you his attributes because he's gonna progress. So definitely different from the past couple ones where we had a few guys in the majors already. Now this time we're starting once again in the minor leagues with Henry Davis. So this should be interesting. I've got not much else to say. We're just going to simulate, see if he gets called up to AAA at some point, or even get some MLB time, and kind of just go from there. Should be interesting. So, there was just a trade that was made with the Padres between the Pirates. The reason I'm pointing that out is because I was going to say Roberto Perez is not likely to stay after this season, and in fact, we traded him to the Padres. So, Henry Davis is now officially in the MLB. So, he's going to be making his debut. He's already actually his .0001. So he hasn't. I don't think he hasn't that bad yet. He hasn't played yet, but he's going to be our new starting catcher for the rest of the season in the MLB. So right now we're close to All-Star. We just passed the All-Star break, so he'll probably play like the next couple months. And yeah, he's currently a 70 overall. So let's simulate the rest of the season. We're not going to make the playoffs, so I'll probably just catch up with you guys next year. It's our first full season with Henry Davis in the MLB. He's going to be playing against righties and also lefties. So he's going to be our starting catcher pretty much. So currently now at a 72 overall. And by the way, he had a decent, little bit of time, limited time in the MLB. 49 games, hit 285. So that's pretty solid. I will take that from him. With his first full season, it's going to be interesting to see how he actually does. I'm excited. Hopefully he progresses. He's 23 years old, so we're going to see how he does. If he wins, I don't know if maybe he'll still be eligible for Rookie of the Year. We'll see. Or maybe he could just win some other award. You never know. But if he doesn't, I'll probably just simulate a couple seasons, since I assume that the Pirates will not be making the postseason, but you never know. Maybe we do. And then if we do, I'll show you guys. But I'm going to simulate, and once I have an update for you, I will let you know. Alright, so at the end of his 2 first full seasons in the MLB, for whatever reason, he was splitting time with Logan O'Hoppe as catcher this past season. But, he had 11 homers last year, 244 average, 33 on base, 374 slugging. This season, 257, 321 on base, 350 slugging. It's okay. I mean, the fielding, not too bad. The WAR, so he's currently at a 4.5. He's currently up to a 79 overall, 24 years old. As you guys can see, some of his stats and attributes are mostly progressing, which is nice. He did regress against powers against lefties, but he was only by 1. I mean, for the most part, it's okay. He looks like a decent player, but honestly, I don't know. The start to his career has been a bit slow. I mean, but he had this really nice stretch here. So, I mean, that helps his average look better. 256, 315, 375 slugging for his career so far. It's not bad through a little over 2 seasons. I mean, the question is, will he be a full-time starter for these next 3 seasons in Pittsburgh? That remains to be seen, but I guess we'll simulate and find out. No All-Star appearances right now, no Gold Gloves either. So, it's, we still have time. It's 24, it's going to be 25. So, let's see how he does these next few seasons. If I have an update, I'll let you know. Alright, well, the Pirates did make the postseason this season, 91-71. So Henry Davis up to 85. You guys see the attributes looking pretty solid now. Decent. However, his career hasn't really had, this season he wasn't really an everyday either. This past season he was, so this might have been his best season in terms of homers and RBIs. That's good to see. You know, we only hit 240 though, 321, 397 slugging, 718 OPS. Like, I don't know. He's currently hitting 248 for his career, 315 on base, 32 slugging, 697 OPS. It's not amazing. His fielding's been pretty solid. He's only made 18 errors. This past season, 3.6 WAR, which was his best. Puts him at a 9.7 right now for his career, age 26. An 85 overall. Okay, I mean, like, it's okay. We'll see how he does in this postseason. Like, this could build his legacy right here if the Pirates can win. We're taking on the Giants, so we'll see if we can beat them. But I don't know, not too confident. But you never know. Maybe we could beat them and advance to the NLCS. That'd be really cool. But it looks like we got swept. Yep. And just to double check to see how we did. Man, these pop-ups are annoying. Did Henry Davis do well in the... he was 3 for 10. He was 3 for 10, so he 300. Okay. It's not bad. But, yeah. Got swept. I mean, that's the only noteworthy thing so far in his career, is that he made the playoffs this one season, and he got swept. Because the team is just not good enough. However, I will say... we do have one more season of him on the Pirates, I believe. So he'll hit arbitration. It might be another season of arbitration because I don't think he'll have that 6 years. So I don't know. Maybe he'll re-sign for like a season. We'll see. I don't know what they end up doing. Well, what they'll end up doing or what he'll end up doing at the game will show. But I'm going to simulate. If there's an update for next season, I will let you guys know. If he does sign like for one season, or if they do something with the game, or if he gets traded, or if he makes an all-star appearance, or make the postseason again, because there's a possibility that we do. So I guess I'll see you guys once I have an update. I don't really know if you guys want to see who wins the World Series. I guess we could see who wins the World Series. The Giants. Okay, so we lost the eventual World Series champs. All right, well, I do have something of note. Henry Davis is an all-star for the first time in his career, so that's good to see. So as you guys see, he's up to an 88, so 27 years old. So it looks like a little bit of late bloomer through his 5th season. Finally getting some consistent, going from this season was every day pretty much to not being every day and back to being every day. But looks like he's starting to turn it around here. This is a career season for him so far. So I'm liking this all-star appearance, and yeah, these are good numbers. So we're loving this so far from him. He's even got 7 stolen bases. That's pretty crazy. So if he keeps this up for, I don't know, another 5 or 6 seasons, like that, this is huge. So good stuff from him. Let's simulate the rest of the season. We also have a good record, so I'd assume we'll make the postseason, but only time will tell. Straight season of making the postseason, so we're just gonna stop here. So you can see 30 home runs. I think, is that the most I've had in a career sim in this entire thing? It might be. I don't think anyone on one of my players hit 30 homers. 267, 353 on base, 501 slugging. Yeah, this was definitely by far his best season. 5.9 wins above replacement. So good stuff from Henry. As you guys see, the attributes are, improving for sure. So love to see that from him. So let's see how he does in the postseason. We're taking on the Mets. The Mets have a really good team, though. So I don't even know if we'll beat them, but we'll see. We'll simulate through. It'd be cool if we could do well in the postseason again with Henry Davis. He had a really solid postseason last time, obviously hitting 300. We might beat them. It's going to a decisive Game 5, and of course we lose. Can't get anything to happen with me, huh, game? Yeah, and he didn't do that great. It only had a ribby. He had a ribby, but it hit $187. And no other awards either, I don't think, for us, right? No Go Glove. Yeah, no Go Glove. So, all right, we got one more season, at the very least, because he did not sign a contract, but he does have that arbitration. Actually, it says he's going to be a free agent. So, I don't know. Will he be a free agent? Will he sign a new contract? I guess we'll find out. So, he will be in Pittsburgh for at least one more season. So, currently right now at an 89 overall, 28 years old. So, let's see how he could do. We did lose a couple guys, but I think we could still make the playoffs with this team again. So, let's simulate. I'll see you guys if I have another update. Alright, so there really wasn't much of note this past season, but now that we're going to free agency, it looks like Henry Davis is staying in Pennsylvania, but going to the other side of Pennsylvania. That's right, he's going to the Phillies. As you guys can see, he was 255 average, 22 homers, 76 ribby, 6 stolen bases this past season, which is decent. Didn't make the All-Star team, but that's because he didn't have a great first half of the season, but he had a better second half, though, which is cool. So, yeah, 6-year, $117.6 million deal with the Phillies. Okay, cool. Well, he is on the Phillies. Actually, this team looks pretty filthy. Also, Brian Reynolds. They have Pete Alonso, too. Interesting. Okay. And they have a 75 overall Bryce Harper. Just kind of crazy. Hall of Famer? Yeah, probably. Henry Davis is here at a 92 overall. So, yeah, let's see how he does in Philly. They have the second best team in terms of rankings, so we'll see if that could hold true and if they can make the postseason. Who has the first, I wonder? I'm kind of curious. To the Mets? They have the third. Who was the first? The Yankees? Yeah. Okay, because they just came off winning a World Series. That makes sense. All right. Well, so let's simulate and, yeah, 6 years. Maybe we'll simulate a couple seasons. Let's make the postseason. I'll show you guys, and we'll go from there. All right, so we're in the playoffs again. This will be the last time I do the playoff thing, unless we win the World Series. So for whatever reason, Henry Davis is now a part-time catcher again. But I guess when he did play, he was pretty decent. He is starting to regress. At least this season, he regressed a bit in some areas. And yeah, I guess because Sam Huff is playing catcher now. I don't know why, but okay. That's going to be annoying for his development, man. It's going to be annoying to see if we can even get stats with him, because now he's just going to be a part-time catcher. So, but at least we're in the playoffs. Let's see if he ends up getting any reps, assuming we can get past the Cubs. But yeah, this will be the last time we simulate through the playoffs, unless we win the World Series. We get swept, and I don't even think he played. My guess is he did not play. So, let's take a look. Yeah, Sam Huff was not very good, and Henry Davis didn't even get an at-bat. That's annoying. Okay, well, this is looking like Henry Davis might just be a bench player, like a part-time player now. At least it'll alternate. Part-time player, then he'll be an everyday. I don't know. It's frustrating, but I guess just how the cookie crumbles. So I guess I'll simulate, and unless we somehow win the World Series and make the postseason, I'm not really going to update you on that. So I'll see you guys in a couple seasons. We'll have a real update. All right, well, I finally have an update for you. The Phillies won a World Series. So he's got his first championship. It's been a few seasons. The reason is because he has not played really at all. He has not played. Sam Huff has been playing over him. And so he's had such limited games in over 10 seasons. I kind of hope he gets traded. He's got 2 more seasons after this one, after I skip. He's one All-Star appearance. He's currently 91. He hasn't regressed that much because he hasn't played, really. I'm upset. Like, this is not going the way I planned. Or really the way I hoped. I mean, through his career, it's pretty solid. But again, he hasn't really had that many opportunities. So, 26.3 WAR. Yeah, I kind of hope he leaves Philly. I mean, he got his championship. So, I don't know. I hope maybe he gets traded, because this is just upsetting. Like, there's so many valleys and peaks. Yeah, he's been kind of getting the short end of the stick, unfortunately. So this is not looking too hot for Henry. He's basically been just a platoon guy, backup catcher. So I don't know if that's going to change now. I mean, especially if Sam Huff's going to be an all-star. It's going to be tough, especially when he hits 42 homers. It's 279. I don't get it. It just doesn't make any sense, but, you know, it is what it is. Awards. Alec Bohm, World Series MVP, and playoff MVP for him, too. So that's good to see from him, I guess, but that's unfortunate. I don't know what's going to happen to Henry Davis, but I guess let's just continue to simulate. If I have an update, I'll tell you guys, but chances are he's going to ride the bench while he's in Philly. Possibly Henry Davis's final season in Philly, which I hope it is. I mean, his contract's coming up. He's now down to an 83 overall. You can see he's regressing. He hasn't played much. I mean, he's literally just been... He wasn't even a starter when he was here. He had maybe 4 seasons where he was an everyday catcher. every time was part-time, or he was just like basically just coming off the bench in spots. And I mean, like, it's kind of crazy. He didn't even have 1,000 hits because this is like a big what if, because if he had the production, there's a chance he could have a pretty solid career. I mean, he's had a good career. I guess, like, he's 258, 332, 428, 760 OPS. But it's like, he hasn't played that much. 29 wins above replacement. But, again, he's really just been a spot player. So, I don't know. Maybe he'll have a chance to go to a team and maybe be the starter. But I think it's, even if he becomes a starter now, it's not going to be as great as what it could have potentially been. But that's unfortunate, man. Let's see what he ends up deciding to do. But dang, that's unfortunate. Diamondbacks. Okay, so I guess, I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Like, maybe he'll play? Is he going to be a starter? Barry Reynolds. He's not even a starter. Wow. That's incredible. They have Barry Reynolds. I don't know. Maybe he'll end up playing more, but dang, that's... I mean, yeah, he's really only had like 4 seasons where you could say he was an everyday catcher, which is crazy. This is a big what if right here. This is a big what if maybe the game was a little bit kinder to Henry Davis. Would he have better numbers? I would say yes, but at least he has a World Series and an All-Star appearance. But other than that, that's all he's got. And yeah, the best is definitely behind him, but we'll see. Maybe he'll get some more reps in Arizona. So, what kind of contract did he sign, by the way? Just a 1-year deal. So there you go. He's probably just gonna bounce around from team to team until he just sits in free agency and then retires. Looks like he went to the Cardinals, yeah, so it looks like he's just going to bounce around. He played 41 games last season, hit 264, 6 homers, 17 ribbies, which is pretty solid. Again, he's kind of just that kind of player, coming off the bench, spurts, and playing here and there. So the Cardinals, time to take control of them for a season. And I guess maybe he'll just be that kind of player until he retires, which I guess it's not awful. At the very least, he won't be sitting in free agency, maybe. Where are the Cardinals? There they are. So, unless he's a starter here. Nope, he's not. Luis Campuzano is the starting catcher for the Cardinals. So, there's also another catcher here, Ronaldo Fabregas. So, we'll see if Henry Davis could even get some... He'll get some reps, I assume. So, yeah, 36 years old, obviously. 79. We're just going to simulate the season and once again see if he decides to team hop again. He did end up re-signing with the Cardinals, but he did get sent down in the minors. He only played 4 games last season. I imagine he will get sent down again. So chances are he's done. Like, I mean, yeah, he's on the roster, but I imagine he will get sent down at some point again. I know there's no other catcher, and Fabregas is not there anymore. So, I mean, this could be it for him. Like, he's 37. He is down to a 74, as you guys saw the attributes. I mean, the hitting is okay. I mean, but yeah, you guys can see he's regressed. He played over 14 seasons. He's been able to stick around, but again, he just really was not ever. He just was never an everyday catcher. If he can get not 1,000 hits, though, that'd be nice. He's only at 995 right now, which is crazy. He just is not. For some reason, she's not an everyday catcher. I don't know. But let's just simulate and see what happens. Well, we ended up making the postseason in this past season. As you can see, he regressed to a 68. Yeah, 13 games played. He didn't get sent down, though, but 261 average. So, yeah, I mean, he did get over 1,000 hits now for his career. But I think now he's probably at the point of no return. Like, I think he's just going to continue to regress. Like, he's down to 68. And he's played almost 1,100 games, but like that's it through almost like a little more than 15 seasons, 16 seasons. He wasn't really an everyday catcher. You would have thought he'd play like a lot more. Obviously, didn't. Yeah, 148 homers, 506 ribbies, to be the average 332 on base, 429 slugging, 760 OPS. 37 errors throughout his career, 31.2 WAR. I mean, it's not bad. Don't get me wrong. He just didn't play enough. Like, I think if he played more, we could have seen, like, a better career from Henry Davis. But, I mean, again, he might play, like, a few more games here and there, maybe. But at 68 overall, like, I could just see him retiring or sitting in free agency. So we'll see what he ends up deciding to do. Let's take a look see if he did end up retiring. No, he didn't. So, just double check that he's not down here for whatever reason, and he's not. So, all right, let's see if he ends up sitting in free agency, if he gets another chance in the MLB, if he's going to get signed but get sent down to the minors. I'll find out. So I don't know how long that's going to be like that, but we're just going to simulate, and I guess that's pretty much it. Like, we already saw his career. If he does somehow get signed, that'd be amazing, but I highly doubt it. And even if so, it's not going to make a huge difference on the career stats. So that's pretty much it from Henry. Like, I don't think he's not going to make the Hall of Fame. 1 World Series, 1 All-Star appearance. That's pretty much about it. So, yeah. And barely really played a lot. He wasn't really even a starter that much, which is crazy to think about, but yeah. Interesting stuff there. So I guess let's just keep simulating and see when he ends up retiring. He sat in free agency for 4 seasons. He's literally down to a 45 overall, which is absolutely insane. So yeah, I mean, the stats didn't change. You guys saw them. Again, this might have been my most disappointing one. Like, I don't know. It's tough. It's up there with the Julio Rodriguez one for being the most disappointing. But it's also really because he just never really got a chance. Like, he had 4 seasons where he was, like, an everyday catcher. And I guess he was okay. And then after that, he kind of just never played much again. He played half the games in Philly. And then after that, he became just a guy that comes off the bench once in a while. Played a little, tiny bit more in Arizona. Played 2 seasons in St. Louis. And then that was it. Like, that was his career. It's crazy to think about, but yeah, 31.2 WAR is pretty solid. I guess let's just go to Baseball Reference and take a look at, like, where that would theoretically be. Right, so a 31.2 career WAR would put him with, like, Jacoby Ellsbury, Chick Hafey, Topsy Hartzell, Adonis Terry. Is Chick Hafey a Hall of Famer? He is. He was a 1-time All-Star, 2-time World Series winner, batting title. Hey, he put up good numbers. Yeah, I'd say, yeah, he was definitely better than Davis. But in terms of catcher WAR, we could look at that as well. Icebox Chamberlain. That is a great name. That is such an awesome name. Wow. Okay. But alright, anyways, yeah, so around here, Jose Abreu's here. He's kind of not too far away. DJ LeMahieu and Salvador Perez, they're creeping up. You know, actually, let's take a look at Salvador Perez, his career. I mean, Salvador Perez, World Series champ, World Series MVP, 7-time All-Star, 5-time Gold Glover, 4-time Silver Slugger. That's way better of a career than Henry Davis. I also think, too, like, the way that the game works is really odd, but, you know, we're not going to complain about that. So, let's take a look at the catcher wars and see where Henry Davis ranks. So, again, Henry Davis would be, like, right around here, right below Brian McCann, Victor Martinez, Rick Farrell's here, Duke Farrell, Salvador Perez not too far behind, Sherm Lawler, JT Realmuto's creeping up. Yeah, I mean, again, if he had played more, I think he could be, like, up here, if we're being quite honest with you. Like, Adley finished around here. Like, I think he could have been around here if he had gotten more consistent playing time. But, unfortunately, that's not the case. Yeah, I mean, I'd show you the other site, but honestly, the other site's not even that good. So we'll just stay with Baseball Reference. Let's go back to the game for a moment. Just to make it official, he was not a Hall of Famer. Yeah. Juan Soto, though, was. Juan Soto was a Hall of Famer, which makes sense. I guess with that being said, we're going to go to the full screen close of the video. Alright guys, well hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe. Let me know down in the comments below some more videos. Social down in the description. We got a playlist down below, like I said, for MLB The Show videos. And yeah, this is kind of like an unfortunate career simulation. The way that it worked out for Henry Davis, it just wasn't very good. He just, yeah, it kind of got the short end of the stick. He wasn't really he wasn't a regular everyday starter for most of his career. Sometimes he was a part-time, and then a lot of the time he was just coming off the bench, and sparingly. And then he sat in free agency pretty much for 4 seasons. He didn't even get to play minor league ball, which sucks. So, well, I guess that's how the cookie crumbles, so it is what it is. But I guess with that being said, at least you enjoyed the video. It's all that matters. And I guess with that being said, the biggest what if, Henry Davis. Yeah, take care. Have a good night. See you soon. Peace.